Did you ever hear about these party buses? Have you ever heard about, have you ever seen them? I mean, have you ever been driving and you hear the music or see anything untoward or anything like that on the streets?
Yes, Miss Kitty, I drive and I hear the music in the bus them.
Mm-hmm.
So you see them drive and them conductor there, you can't talk to them on the road,
Yes.
You see them people there, you can't say nothing to them. A bad man thing, them pull upon you.
Yes. Well, I have nothing to say to them. I just call 119. Yeah, let them talk to them. Because at the end of the day, it is very sad. So many girls, enough people picnic pile up on these buses and get pile up by some of these disgusting adults who take advantage of them and use them and exploit them. And because they're so young, some of them don't know better, and I don't go with the argument to say, boy, Miss Kitty, if I them force ripe, I them want the things them. Yeah, true. It don't matter if you want the things them. Your baby don't like vegetable, but vegetable go, you eat the carrot. Eat it. My response, eat it. Yes, eat the tomato and the something them. So don't tell me that a child, I should have push upon you and I should have force upon you. You are the adult. You should make the mature decision and run or go to bed. I should won't leave you alone. You call the police.
That's you run things like adults.
Look here, me say I was walking one day, sir, and I look a student see me. I look a young boy see me. Hear him. Boy, Miss Kitty, your shape goody. Me say, you see the look where I give him? I said, little boy, go to your mother. Go home. Go home. Get the devil is a liar. Get thee behind me, Satan. Go home. Go study a book. You can pay a bill. You have a bank book. Go and look at squares and circles about shape good. Go do your homework. You can say ABC.
Yeah.
I don't play with students. You're a child, you know your place and you know your space. But there are those adults who prey on the students and of course capitalize on their ignorance and their vulnerability because it suits them.
True.
So I am supporting the removal of the tint. Who cannot take sunburn? Look here. Take look upon. Yeah, so it go. I don't like Yago. I don't move here, Yago. I don't move here, Yago, Yeah, in the carpet here, the sun not burning that bad. Or if the sun upon you, walk with the umbrella on the bus and open the umbrella in there, or get a sunscreen lotion and rub it. Yeah.
Or the next thing them can do, Miss Kitty.
Can't walk with a towel in your bag. So if you sit down near the window, you throw it on yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, or the school bag. Put the school bag at the window.
Yeah.
Seal off the sun.
So me said too. Sun give sun make you grow and do them something. And what sun do? Give you vitamin what? D. The sun give you what kind of vitamin D? Yeah. So the sun make you sprout and nice. Yeah. Take like a sunburn. You know easy. But sun burn you. True. What's your name, sir? Where you calling from?
Actually, I'm getting used to the radio, this is Alan Broderick, my first time now getting to,
I like that. Well, Alan, big up yourself. You get one credit from me yet, Broderick?
No, I never get credit from you.
Well, yeah, may I get credit to them. Don't worry yourself. Everything, Chris. Yeah. Hold the line for me, baby, all right?
Miss Kitty.
Yes.
The next thing, big up your DJ, Jojo Royal. Make him know, say, Patrick Bramwell, co-worker.
Oh, seen? All right,
yeah,
all right.
I'm calling from Longville Park, Clarendon.
All right, my darling. Well, thank you for the love and thank you for the support and thanks for participating, all right?
Okay.
Blessed love, respect every time. Let me take another caller real quick. Do you support the police in their quest, to get these so-called party buses off the road, to take the tints off the buses, and, of course, to remove the loud sound systems and DVDs or whatever other entertainment systems that they may have in the buses? Do you think this is overt? Do you think this is too much? Or do you think this is exactly what we need at this time? Good afternoon.
Afternoon, Miss Kitty.
Good afternoon, my darling. How you doing?
I'm doing good, and how are you?
All right, I'm doing good. Now, I give God thanks when they're hospital or when they're jail, so now forgive thanks.
Yeah, Miss Kitty. One word I have for the whole thing. I appreciate the right for though.
Yes.
It is timely.
True.
I mean, I want him ease up because Miss Kitty, me tell you this. Normally, I don't go beyond halfway tree. But sometimes I go down to look a shopping market and them someday. I mean, I tell you, sometimes I go up on the bus, my stomach sick.
Yes.
Some of the school girl, them, and the load. Sometimes the driver, me and them is a regular thing, and them have to get war head.
Yes.
I turn on the music, man, and you want the school girl, them.
Yeah.
One day, I'm in a bus, and I see a girl. When Vegas broke it down, it's popular.
Yes.
Me said the song was so loud and the bass was so heavy on the bus, man. Once you know the seat, them sit down and them a bounce on the seat.
Yes.
That school now come from my what?
Yes.
And up at the front of the driver because like a freedom section that you know.
Yes.
Everything before the door up there is a pure school.
Them all off up there, sir.
I'm not a Radcliffe, not to ease up. Him for sleepless nights, man. Back day and night on them, him not to ease up.
So
appreciate what I'm doing.
So let me ask you though, because some people are saying, Lord man, them just exaggerating. Nothing like that. No man. The students are not going on that bad, man. They're just overreacting.
No. Me not on the party bus, but I've been on buses when we are loud. The driver, the doctor, them tell them the duties. I'm dying for the government to make duties to cover everything because them do have no behavior, nothing about them. They don't want to talk to passengers. They don't have nothing about them.
Do you speak to any of these students? I mean, when you see them behaving in a questionable way?
No, I'm not talk to them. I hear big woman and big. I don't talk to them, Kitty. I don't talk to them. I just want to go to get from my destination to the next point.
Yeah.
I don't deal with them because I sometimes most of the time by the time I get off, I'm upset. And sometimes the driver them. They want cut you off, they want class, they want style a certain way.
Yes.
If I'm not happy, I'm going to tell them, listen, turn the music down.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But most people are suffer in silence and I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, so you're saying take the tints off and take the music. Oh, you're okay with that?
The window them to take them out, yeah.
Yeah. Take out.
Everybody wants to see what's happening. Yeah, we need to see what's going on with our kids. I don't like kids, but we need to see what's going on, yeah.
No, I said take out.
Yeah, man, I think if you need to, because we need to see what's going on. And I said, right, if on the team, big up to you guys and don't ease up on them. That's what me have to say.
Thank you, baby. What's your name, by the way?
I'm Marcia.
All right, Marcia, good. Thank you so much. Marcia said take out all the wind of them. Who is on the line?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my dear. How are ya?
I'm doing great.
Welcome to Miss Kitty Live. Go right ahead, please.
I want to tell you that I support Radcliffe Lewis 1,000,000%.
Mm-hmm. Why?
1,000,000%. Because let me tell you something. I don't know, but Bible and songbook can go in a bus.
Mm-hmm. Say that again?
Bible and songbook can go in a bus. So what we are going to do?
Mm-hmm.
Because Bible and songbook can go in a bus. You can't put one preacher on bus because they don't want to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
But let me tell you something. I don't know, but Lord God, me no know. Only God.
Mm-hmm.
Only God can solve that. Me don't know if God can solve it because so something we are going from school bus.
Have you ever been on any of these buses and have seen the atrocities?
Look here, me be a Christian one day, you see?
Yes.
And me say me can call him a Christian a high
Yes.
school girl. When the girl bubble and when she whine and go down, me say, Lord God in heaven.
Mm-hmm.
In our uniform, you know?
Yes.
In our uniform, and nobody couldn't talk to her.
Well, why can nobody talk to them? Have you tried talking to them?
Look here, it don't make sense.
Have you said so and so?
Let me tell you something, God help you.
Okay.
God help you. God help you. Me don't know if the unlabeled food you them a send out. Me don't know, but me just big up where Radcliffe loves to do. Me just big him up.
All right, my darling, no problem. Thank you so very much. All right, blessed love, respect. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm doing great, sir. How are you doing today?
I'm good. You know, I'm disturbed, and the reasons are. I've been listening about the transportation. In fact, I'm in the transportation business. I'm a tax separator.
Yes.
Now, I accept that a lot of things may happen in a very few buses. I don't hear much about taxes. And now, removing of the things from all public passenger vehicles except hand truck. Wonder, have you ever happened to be out on the road throughout the entire day in the sun? You know how important it is to have even a light tint on your vehicle to protect you from the sun, work in the sun. You know, I have seen that soup on the road several times, and his glass is up under his air condition, except for maybe when they have to come out and deal with the public, you know. And I'm sure that it's true about most people. Working out here in the sun is not easy. We live in a tropical country. And I hear everybody glow. Mash them down, kill them. You understand?
No, sir, we're not saying mash them down and kill them. What we're saying is that our students are suffering, and far too often, and listen, and I will say this unequivocally, I prefer for some people to take some sunburn if it means that I'm going to spare some students' lives. If it's going to stop a student from being raped, if it's going to stop somebody from being molested, if it's going to stop students from being exploited and extorted, take some sunburn.
No. You go a bit. Listen.
Take some sunburn, because at the end of the day, hold on. Because at the end of the day, sir, you might be a lot. Okay, there are many things that happen in this country and in this world, as a matter of fact. I am not in any way, shape, or form associated with any terrorist organization. I have no ties with any Muslim or any kind of terrorist nation. However, because of what has happened on 9/11, when I'm going to the airport, I have only my pancreas left for them search. I have to be pulled down. I can't carry this. I can't even carry a lip gloss. Many times on the plane, my lips are chapped and I cannot carry it because of what has happened. So good people have to suffer for the bad.
Let's stop you right. You only travel once in a blue moon. This is what I do.
Sir, you don't know my travel routine, sir.
I do this every day. You travel now and again, so you go through that little inconvenience.
Really? But sir, I'm going about my business. I don't want to have to go through it because I don't think I should have to go through it because I'm not doing anything wrong.
But if you have to go through,
I'm a law-abiding citizen.
It's a totally different thing. No, listen. The point is, if they were doing proper policing, if the police now look. For an example, earlier I heard the Hawks see me about tickets.
Yes.
How can you, if the police are doing their job, a man have over 100 tickets and still on the road every day, are you going to come and want to blame everybody for their incompetence? Come on, man. How do we run a country? Every time I sit and I listen to these people who are in charge, it makes my stomach move. They can't deal with an issue, and as a result, what they'll do? They make everybody suffer. And that's what he's doing. He's going around, everybody suffer because of a few bad eggs.
Okay, so how do we get the few bad eggs? And let me just say this then. Yes. If in a situation, because what I also find happening is that in certain entities, the bad persons and you know what's going on and nobody says anything and nobody points them out. And so then everybody else has to suffer. Right. So why the other boss man who are do good then? Don't point out the one them that's not following the rules and the laws.
Okay, let me make this clear to you. Sometime earlier this year, I was in East Street going downtown, and I saw some kids in one of these, but I have no doubt. We're having a party.
Yes.
It was heavily lit, but it was sun, so I could actually see the body moving. I called the police. I called them several times, and when I reached on East Street, the bus was there, they gyrated, and nobody responded. No, these guys are jokers, All they're doing is TV hype and radio hype and going all over the place trying to behave as if they are doing the right thing. Rubbish. I am tired of hearing the foolishness. This is not the way to deal with the issue.
So what would you suggest? Okay, so let me ask you then. If you...
majority of us in transportation are decent people. There are a few bodies. The police need to do their investigation and remove them from the system instead of make everybody suffer. That is what they need to do. Do their investigation. I'm not sure most of us are willing to call. I play my part when I road and miss certain things. I'm not for 119.
Yes.
They respond.
But let me ask you though, sir. Are you the exception? Because maybe you are an anomaly. Maybe not every taxi man is like you. Because I can tell you, I've heard some very questionable things happening, and some taxi man do some things and do the things them. So maybe you are the exception and not the rule.
I accept that there are people out there. I still will stand by my word that there are few of us in the system that are behaving bad. Let me point out this to you, either. About red plate taxi and white plates are equivalent on the road. Same amount, offering the same service. They are allowed to wear heavily tint. They are allowed to do just about anything. And when something happens here about a taxi man, most time they don't want a red plate, but they're saying taxi man. You know that?
Yes.
That is what happens, And then why this bad, but this system, these people need to take a second look. Maybe a first one, I don't know if they take a first one yet, and go through the system and have it properly cleaned up. They cannot go around and the least if a thing happens, seeing a stop, jump up and say, I'm going to do this. This man don't think before he hack. I don't think so. I think him just get up when he sleep and wake each morning and just decide, hey, what next, What next? And at least if they can job. I don't think this man thinks,
So you're saying then that the tints should remain?
I am not saying that we should have those heavy tint. I believe a light tint that you can see through the vehicle. Very, very light.
But then again, no, light is relative because what you think is light, I might not think is light. And so now we're gonna get into know what is light, because light can be relative. Because if you can see, but suppose my vision of 2020, it 2040 or 2030, I cannot see.
Miss Kitty, about 3 years ago, under the previous administration, Mike Henry, I guess it was a gentleman agreement, agreed that transportation ever can reach 35 or 20%. That can allow the police to see through the vehicles. And I believe that should go right across the board. The police should be able to see through every vehicle.
Right.
Look at the level of crime that we have in this country. And you're going to tell me that a man can pick up a little girl in a heavily tint private vehicle and go and do whatever they want to do, right? And nobody business about that. It's okay. But once you come on to PPV, everybody, the police, the public, I accept that some of us are a problem. Just as we have people in the media who are a problem.
Yes.
Just as we have lawyers who are a problem. We have doctors who are a problem. But they don't treat them the same way as they treat us.
So you think you're being treated unfairly?
Because we are small people. I am tired of the injustice, and I want people like Portia Simpson to have to step out. She come across as the champion of the poor. We need our voice on issues like these. You know, we need her voice. She's the one who claims that she loves the poor more than anybody else. You are the poor crying. A poor people. About one taxi I want it. A bus. A poor people. We're not educated like most people who can do big things. Everybody just comes on power like vampire. Even when we try our best, everything that the transport authority 3 years ago so we can use a 35% in. And we comply. Today, Mr. Louis just get up Monday morning and decide, say, hey, none of that, and nobody don't seem to say anything to, everybody seems to be afraid of going.
Well, I don't think everybody's afraid. I think that people are just tired of, everybody is just tired of looking at the lives of our children. And I think that even though there are concerns about the teens, I think the lives of our children to most people mean more, and their safety means more than the sunburn that people are going to get. And that's just what I think. I'm listening to your argument, I'm listening to your argument, and I really concede to some of what you're saying, because I also think, and I do agree with you, that in generally speaking, even private owned vehicles should not be heavily tinted. I agree with you, because atrocities are committed in these vehicles as well, and I don't like it. And as a matter of fact, when I go on the road and sometimes a heavily tinted vehicle comes down near to my vehicle and you can't see in there, you feel intimidated. You know what I mean? I agree with that also. So maybe now that is something we can also look into, but at the end of the day, we have to start somewhere.
And the somewhere is so.
Not everybody should suffer, but I'm just saying that.
I wear a tint on my vehicle, and I can tell you, it says when you come onto the east, trust me, it really helps.
All right, well, let us see what we can.
I just imagine removing my tint totally.
Well, Well, guess what? We're gonna get back superintendent and or other stakeholders, and so we can talk about it and flesh it out. And this is why we have to talk about it.
Dialogue. We need dialogue.
Well, that is why Miss Kitty Live is here, so we can talk. You know what I mean? And do everything in a capsule of decency. You present your side, we present our side, and everybody presents their side, and we try to come to an amicable solution. But at the end of the day, something must be done, because the wanton criminality, it has to stop. It has to stop.
And I don't think nobody loves their kids like me.
Yes.
So I understand that,
Yes.
And I wouldn't want to see my daughter rape or anything like that. But we must have dialogue. Let me just point this out clear to you. If this was the Manufacturer Association, or any of these big entities, they would not take this approach. They would have dialogue.
Credit seems to have run out there. Not a problem, sir. We hear you loud and clear. And, of course, we sincerely appreciate your call. And if you want to call back, the numbers are 924-0753, 924-0739, 924-0222, and 924-0696. So you're calling about the discussion, or are you calling to win a prize today?
Really, Miss Kitty, to be honest with you, the discussion, because, a thumbs up to Mr. Lewis. Great.
Yes.
Great move.
Yes.
Great move. Me not lie, because you see, more time, me embarrassed. Trust me, not lie. Me shame, me vex. Me mad. When I see the youth them on the street, and me have to really wonder if a school youth them here.
Yes.
Me can't believe that. Even last week, I want Mr. Lewis target some of the Uber taxi them because even last week, I see six youth come out of a taxi. The 6 of them came out of the taxi.
Yes.
Not even one of them in the front. 6
Yes.
of them. 3 girls, 3 boys. And when I'm parking, I'm saying, nah, stop, double up in a car back.
Yes.
And them kind of thing they are going. So, me kind of really vexed to the youth them are going because I know me have my youth them on the streets. And
True. So Danny, when persons are saying that the children are not going on that bad, and some people don't believe because they've never seen it, based on your experience and based on what you see on the road, how bad is it?
Well, I'm speaking to it's a disgrace. Remember me tell you. And if I did one of my youth, I tell you, me charge him murder.
We don't want that though. No murdering.
You know what the problem is?
Yes.
The bus drivers and the conductor. I want to know if the owners and interview the drivers and the people that give responsibility at them transport on the street.
Yes.
Because the drivers them in discipline, the doctors them in discipline. Me tell you.
Well, something has got to stop. So you're supporting SSP Lewis?
It's what?
So you're supporting SSP Lewis?
150% or 252.
All right.
But trust me, if you go right across the country from Kingston to Negril Point.
True.
Trust me.
Definitely agree.
And we need to do something to them drivers. Either the owners them for the bus, take the bus from them and take them doctors and get some trained person to monitor the bus system.
True.
It's not gonna be better.
True.
With them kind of driver we have and them kind of doctor. In case you send them bad drive on the road.
True.
Push out them head to the window now. I pay SM a 1,000 times.
True.
I saw them a deal with you.
True. And especially as females, we get it a lot too on the roads, and I've been a victim of it.
You know, me vex all when I do all that deal with them kind of way, I can crick on them neck.
True.
You love it to my heart,
You love it to your heart? Oh, God.
Look at right now, my wife must be listening to radio, but I don't care. She knows I love you like that.
Oh, my God. Big up Danny Flavor.
Every day.
Yes. Wait till I say what?
You and me watch from Mac,
Yeah.
And I show them like going and taking me to MC and say, what?
Yeah.
And then turn up.
Mad, fluff it to the world. No cobweb, no dog bite, no grenade. I wanted some Zarbat, I wanted some Sallybug. I wish a beauty and brain straight.
Long time
on the liability straight. Well, Danny Flavor, I gotta say big ups to you. Thank you for your support. May I give you one credit so you can call your wife and tell her, say, your ear palm is kicking about a feel no way and no, may I give you a credit so you can call your wife. Because I don't want her have me up, you understand? So just call her and say, I don't want you next. Well, thank you for the support, my darling, and spread the word, all right?
Yeah, man.
Hold the line, please.
Love, man. Don't worry, man. Keep on doing what you're doing because you're up.
Thank you, baby. At the top is just us. Blessed
man,
love.
All the best and up. You'll hear from me again, all right?
All right, baby. No problem. Do
man.
keep it locked, all right? Thank you so much, Danny Flavor. I gotta tell you, thank you guys. Say because of Paulette Brown. And tomorrow, we're gonna be in Montego Bay, Sam Sharp Square, or as some people say, Sam Sharp Square. Okay, we're going to be there courtesy of World Post today. Big ups, of course, to Justice Bennett and all the persons locked in. And we're going to be in Montego Bay. So all my Montegonians and, of course, everybody, in the surrounding areas, do come out tomorrow. Sam Sharp Square. Nationwide is going to be there. And once you know we're out, coming with games, giveaways, and lots of excitement. So that's going to be something to look forward to for Wire Wednesday come tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed the show today, guys. Of course, thanks so very much to Senior Superintendent Radcliffe Lewis, head of the Traffic Division, for speaking to me today. And of course, to all my listeners and all the callers, thank you so very much for your participation. And of course, at the end of the day, we have to protect our children. They are the future. And if we are ramp with a picnic, then we are ramp with the future. No tint, no music. And that is what it is. You understand? You can't be carrying on all party buses and all kinds of illegal activity and sex and alcohol and all of that kind of thing. No, that's a no. And until we get it under control, we have to do what we have to do. Though the heavens may fall, we're bound, we must obey. There are rules in hell. Because if you're good, you can't good. So we just got to follow and walk the line. Tan pan crooked and cut straight. It is what it is, okay?